Okay, so here I am, sat in the driver's seat of my truck for the very first time. I've only had one other journey in it, and that was in the passenger seat. That was in Germany. Because of the trade plates it was on, I couldn't insure it. I wasn't insured for it. So right now I'm inching forwards in the queue at the RTA, Road Transport Authority Registration Centre in Warsan in Dubai. My truck was just delivered on a flatbed truck from Jebel Ali. It's taken all day. It's now 5:10. I was expecting it to be here about shortly after midday, but anyway, it's 5. This place shuts at 10 p.m. So while there's still enough light, I will record a few things for the camera. And my goodness, I'm like a child who's already opened his bicycle at Christmas morning, but his parents have said he can't go out until he's had his breakfast and the sun's come up and some of the ice is melting on the roads outside because it's not safe, and he can't go out, and he's frustrated as heck, and he's sitting in the lounge on his bicycle waiting to ride it. Well, that's how I feel right now, because here's my truck, it's ready, it's on the road, but it has no registration plate, and it needs a very important piece of paper that says, yeah, this is safe for the road. Once I get that, I'll have my number plates on the front, T12563, already been reserved for me, but that's going to be a while yet. It's now, what, 13 minutes past 5. Just here it is, new, shiny. Just look back on this video in a few years' time and look at the state of the cabin and the state of me after I've spent a year or 18 months in Africa, and we'll see how we go. Right, in a second I've got to hand over this, which is my VCC, my Vehicle Clearance Certificate. That's what I get from the port to say that I've paid duty and that it's imported legally. Without that, I can't go any further past this gate. Once I'm past here, it's into the test centre proper. And then, if you've ever been motor racing and you know about scrutineering, and you take your vehicle, your rally vehicle, for an off-road race, the Desert Challenge, and you get to scrutineering the day before the race, and they go through it with a fine-tooth comb, and they check the roll cage, and they check the fire extinguishers, and they check everything. And it's the most nerve-wracking part of the race, because if you don't pass that, you don't get to race. Well, guess what? This is just like that. If this vehicle doesn't go through today, this test, no registration plate, no use on the road. And yeah, we will see. Fingers crossed. And cut. Shortly after that last recording, I noticed that the diff lock light was switched on the dashboard, the first one, the front axle. That should never be on tarmac roads, and it was clearly on when the vehicle was taken out. I've got to move the vehicle forwards a couple of inches. It won't switch on, it won't switch off. That beeping you can hear, oh, it's on now. It's on, because if I switch it off, or try to, this vehicle will not move, which suggests to me that it has been moved in the past over some considerable distance. Here, I've now switched it off. Let's see what luck we have. It's not switching off. It's flashing at me and telling me it won't switch off. Ah, there we are. Once it's off, graunch, graunch, graunch. Nothing. No, here, first gear, nothing. No forward motion. Just graunching gearbox. So my transmission has been damaged in transit. This vehicle has 126.3 kilometers on it. The photograph I took as it came off the truck, the same. So I haven't even moved. What? There. Well, there's the bloody cab. It's a disaster. The transmission is damaged. I don't know what happened between Helgeth Engineering and the ship when it was moved onto the ship, but with no front diff lock switched on, this vehicle won't move. That suggests to me that something very seriously is wrong with the front axle. So I have to switch the diff lock on just to get it to roll forwards. I'm going to try and get it tested here, because they only test the rear brakes, so that's fine. And then I'm going to get it picked up and taken to Mercedes for inspection. My truck is extensively and possibly expensively damaged, I believe. That's great news, isn't it? Typical. Just typical. Right, here we are again, back at Tasjeel. Time will tell if this time, 1 week after I was last here, I can get the vehicle registered. I have to say a huge thank you to everyone at Oberaigner, especially Frank Schroedermeister, who authorised the warranty repair of the drive shaft on my vehicle, the front left drive shaft, and everyone at EMC, Emirates Motor Corporation, who made the repair for me. I went down last Saturday, worked with a guy called Lorden, their technician. We replaced the drive shaft in 2.5 to 3 hours, and then we went through the whole process really carefully with him, and so really helpful. If I have to do it in the field now, I know exactly what I need, exactly which tools, which Loctite to use on the 6 securing bolts, and all the torque settings. Lorden very kindly gave me a copy of all the settings that I needed, all the sizes for the different wrenches and sockets, so that was great, very good, very useful. Right, oh, record a piece to camera. It's now 10 past 8, 20 past 8, what am I saying? It's 5 hours and more than 20 minutes there since I got here, but look what I've got. Oh yes, I got number plates, 2 of them. And now I'm going to fit one on the back. So happy days. It's taken a long time and a lot of discussions and 3 tests and 1 flat battery, but yeah baby, I got number plates. It's registered, light vehicle, rock and roll. You can even see me fit them if you want. Temporary arrangement, by the way. This is not going to remain permanently on the vehicle. This is just for now, just to get me home. Oh please, thank you. Can't find the old missus. Also can't see what I'm doing. Oh, these number plate holders, very kindly supplied by the Emirates Motor Company, who were so helpful earlier this week, getting me back on the road. So thank you guys, I appreciate it. Oh no, no space. Should have done this in the 5 hours I was waiting for the flipping plates themselves, but there we are. Life's not like that, and I've tightened the other one up, and I shouldn't have done. I'm an idiot, but I'm a happy idiot because I got number plates. Come back here, you little bugger. Oh dear, long day. Where are we? There. Right, I should not be defeated. Not at 8:30 at night after waiting here for 5 hours for these bloody things. They're mine and they're going on right now. Temporary arrangement, not good. Never mind. I'm fine, thank you. Now I've got company. That's nice. Thank you very much. It is a nice car. No, it's the only one in the United Arab Emirates. Thank you. It's going to Africa. You from Kenya? Jambo. Jambo, how are you doing? Hi. All right, excellent, thank you. Excellent. I'm taking this to Africa. Yes, you are the first gentleman from Kenya to see this. Yes, yes, of course I'm sure. I'm going to Nairobi, Thika. Yeah.
Let's go together.
Oh, well, if you can cook and if you're a good engineer, maybe.
Next week I'm going to Nairobi.
Next week?
Yes.
Ah, well,
Next month.
You take a picture of my truck and you tell them you're going to see this soon.
I've never seen it anyway. I was asking the beautiful guys. This is a German car, right?
This is a Mercedes chassis modified by another German company, yes, and a Ukrainian cabin. So temporary number plate holder. I hope it lasts. Please don't let me lose these plates. Oh, I'll drive slowly. I don't have a choice. Right, that's one fixed. We're out of here. I am now driving my registered Oberaigner Krug XP, Mercedes, Tim Ansell designed and conceived, whatever, concepted, that'll work, good word. For the first time with plates on. Here I am about to go onto a public road. I have no idea if this is recording much video because it's pitch black in here, but let's put some lights on, let's see where, there they are. So yeah, see the smile on my face? It's going to take a while to wipe that off, I can assure you. So yes, look, it's legal and it's on the road and it's mine. Yoo-hoo! Took long enough, took 6 hours at the RTA today at Tasjeel. I knew it would. Oh, speed bump, the first ever. How do we handle speed bumps? Oh, smooth, no problems. That's nice. So yeah, it's done. I'm legal, I'm driving back to the office. It's registered as a light vehicle. Yes, superb. So there are no restrictions on my use of the roads at certain times. All sorts of problems with the engine capacity. They recorded it wrong, so we had to test it 3 times. Each time they made a mistake, they had to retest the vehicle. First they got the capacity wrong, then they got the engine, then they got the weight wrong. Even then, when I got the plates, I had to go back and give the registration card back in that I just got and give it back to them, and they had to change the weight on it. So yeah, it's now 9 o'clock and I got there at 3 o'clock, but I don't care. I'm leaving a happy man. Yes! Cooking on gas! Well, I am actually, because I've got LPG in the back. This is Tim Ansell reporting from Tim's Travel Truck, and it rocks. Woohoo!